What's going on, tool groupies? Most people have seen pliers like this. It's got the crescent shapes on the back of the jaws, but most of you don't know what these pliers are used for with the serrated teeth. If you think they're used for fasteners, then you're just wrong. Today I'm going to show you what they're used for. Now, most of the time, whenever you see pliers like this with serrated teeth on the back of the jaws, it's going to be related to pliers that you will use in the electrical world. If you're out here in the field doing work, you got to put some wires together and put a wire nut on it. Hands might be sweaty. They might be freezing out there in the cold. You might not be able to feel your fingertips. That's when you can grip your wires with a separate pair of pliers or your hand. You put the wire nut in between the jaws of these pliers and tighten it down. That's why these pliers have the precision machine teeth the way they've got them machined. If you didn't know that's what they're used for, now you do. Maybe the next time you're twisting a wire nut together and you don't know if you got it tight enough, you can put a pair of pliers on there. It's got these and see how tight you can get it. Definitely handy for when you need them as opposed to needing them and not having them. Now, of course, any of these pliers with the crescent shape on the rear of them will do the same thing. They're just not as effective as the ones with the serrated teeth. They do give you some grip, but they also give you some slip. And for a bonus, can you tell me why some of these pliers got serrated teeth in between the handles here? Anyone who's out here in the field doing electrical work, you're going to be putting fish tape through walls. Sometimes you need a pair of pliers that can grip that fish tape and help you pull it. If it's not built with a fish tape puller integrated into the plier itself, those serrated teeth right there can help do that job. They're also used to crimp terminals, so if you ever have to put a terminal on a wire, you can easily crimp them in between the plier handles. For anyone out here in the field without any wire strippers, you can easily take your insulated wire and cut the insulation with your cutting knives. If you don't want to pull the insulation off with the teeth of your plier, you can always pinch it in between those handles, pull it off that way. Some situations you might want to twist the wires together with the tip of your pliers like you normally would. There's going to be certain situations you get into where you might be able to twist the wires together with the teeth on the inside of the plier handles. And then you got certain combination pliers like this one from Stanley. Of course, we can put it in between the jaws like you do the other pliers. This one's actually got serrated teeth in the center of the pliers so you can grip things like this wire nut here. I like using these combination pliers. That way you can put your conductors in between them and you can hold them there while you're twisting down the wire nut with a different pair of pliers. For more tips, tricks, and tradesman hacks, why don't you pop that clip, subscribe, and follow along on these social media platforms.